waves, sun gaze, find that inner space. Plant my feet up in the sand, do a figure eight. Be great, get paid, fillet up on the dinner plate. Try to stay present while I plot some bigger things. Shifting how I perceive what being a winner means. I mean, I guess I'm doing pretty good considering all the crazy I've been through. Figured I'd be withering. Weather never better, even with the stormy days. Cause how we gon' see light without the dark and boring phase? Hibernate a little, then I set the sun ablaze. Seeing new reflections within that summer haze. Getting hype up off the chase, well, I don't know how to act though. Discovering what's more important than my cash flow. Still looking for abundance, that's a fact though. Right now, all I wanna do is relax though. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Inner diamonds keep me shining with that clear sight. Transformation, no exhausting, I can feel the light. Hit a flight to Panama this weekend, yeah, I might. Tried on every mask, but not a single one fit right. To my sanity, I'm trying to keep the grip tight. Almost lost it, but ain't giving up on this fight. Rolling Zola when these bros trying to stay the night. I'm like, nah, and they get all salty like, oh, alright. Present for the insight, and I don't wanna rush. Find a balance between real love and living lush. With anyone in my circle, compassion is a must. Too many lack discernment, can't determine what's what. There's only one who brings me back to earth with his touch. Life is a gift, so we need to treat it as such. Stop with all the complaining, it's time to quit the fuss. Onward and above, only up and up and up. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's
There we go, Kinsman, back at it.
In action for a Thursday, and what a Thursday show it is, live from Timmins Square.
Live from Timmins
Square.
Square.
This is an exciting show. And again, if you saw what you can win tonight, a dog pool, and a cooling dog blanket or a coat from Pet Value.
Ever since you've been at the Timmins Square, your voice has been cracking.
Has it been cracking?
Yeah, it has. Like,
I don't think so.
You don't have that straight professional voice.
I do have the straight professional
You've been hanging around me too long there, Kinsman. Don't let me.
That's what happens when we're out of the hockey announcing era.
Yes, we are out of the hockey announcing area, but listen, it's a beautiful night. We got lots to chat about. You want to introduce our great guests?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Big event coming up on Saturday, Pet Valu Hollinger Court. It's a barbecue and a pet wash, and it's tied with the Timmins Humane Society. And on the show tonight, we have from Pet Valu, Jessica Wilson, and from the Timmins Humane Society, Chelsea Romaine.
Hello, everyone.
There they are.
How's it going?
Good.
Thanks for having us.
Good. Well,
And coming in.
welcome to our brand new studio, by the way.
It looks really good.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
We did an okay
like it.
job, I guess.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're very happy with it.
Yes,
And
we
this,
are.
This is our first canine.
First
guest.
canine, I forgot to introduce, Lobo
How do you
from the
forget
Timmins
Lobo?
Humane Society.
Yeah.
No?
How does he forget you, Lobo? Look,
Yeah,
Lobo's
look at
such
this
a
guy.
good dog.
Lobo's staring out at the folks walking by the square here tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, they're like, hey, there's a dog in that store. Come on in here.
Lobo is a massive hit. I'm sure everywhere, if you see Lobo anywhere, people fall in love immediately.
He gets
right?
a lot of attention for
He
sure.
sure does.
Doesn't always give it back as nicely, but he definitely draws a crowd.
He's loving. He's leaving his mark on the furniture.
He
there. Look at him.
definitely is.
Lobo's like,
Yeah.
that's it. Pieces
My
of this
pants.
Chihuahua are going to be a part of
Everywhere.
the studio forever.
He also comes to all the Pet Value events.
He does.
That's
He's a
right.
special little guy.
Yeah.
So Lobo's sleeping right now, thinking about nice weather on
Thinking
Saturday.
about
He's
nice weather
praying
on
for it.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Thinking about barbecues, thinking about all the other canines and his buddies that are going to be coming for a wash for Pet Valu, and again, all tied with the Timmins Humane Society.
So let's do a little bit of a. Kinsman likes to jump right into the meat and bones, but I like
The
to have
meat,
I like
potatoes?
I like a salad.
As
first,
Klomp said,
Kinsman.
as
a side dish.
You like to shave it down and
Well,
start from
yeah,
the
beginning.
grassroots.
So, like, we have two
Yeah.
amazing guests, amazing entrepreneurs in our community.
Amazing human beings here
So,
in the city.
let's start with you, Jessica. First of all, thank you so much for this relatively new partnership. It's super exciting.
Yeah,
you know,
it's very exciting.
You usually have to have Kinsman on a leash. Now I got to think about other pets.
Yeah.
So there you
Well,
go.
look, and Lobo's off leash here. in the studio.
Well, you're not quite ready for off leash there, kid, but it takes a little bit of training.
Yeah.
So tell us about your two stores. This is awesome. You're at Hollinger.
Yeah. So we bought the Hollinger Court store, I guess almost 8 years ago. And then it was only natural we'd take over the Timmins Square store once that came for sale. And so far we've loved it. I used to be a full-time teacher at Leonard Gauthier, so it was quite the career change for me to leave teaching to manage my stores instead. But so far, it's been a really good experience, and we've done a lot with the Humane Society. We've partnered up with them a lot over the last 8 years. Had lots of events. Something we really enjoy doing in the community is helping all the animals, and it's just something we enjoy doing.
You must have had it's a big leap to go from one career to another. An entrepreneur, especially in the pet business.
Yeah.
Did you always have a love for animals? That's always been a passion, or is that something that grew on you with
Something
the
that
stores?
grew on me, honestly. I grew up with no animals. I had a hamster growing up that passed away maybe 3 days after we got it, and my parents were never interested in getting another animal after that. They actually adopted their dog after we moved out for college, which was unfortunate, but that's my brother Cooper. He's 13 now. But yeah, we have 3 dogs, a cat and a bunny at home. So we definitely grew to love all the animals, being around them.
Yeah, no kidding. And you're doing an amazing job.
Well, amazing job, yeah.
Both stores.
People posting. I love seeing and following both your pages. You got the Hollinger Court page, the Timmins Square page, and again, people that go in there say that the customer service is A1 when they walk through Pet Valu.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we strive for.
It all, we've mentioned this thousands of times. You can have the best product available, but if the customer service isn't there, people will not come back. People expect, especially as Northerners, this isn't downtown Toronto.
Yeah.
You get snubbed the wrong way, you don't go back.
We like to smile and wave, and your staff does such an amazing job. You must feel very fortunate to have a staff that is so good with the customers.
Yeah, I've got really great managers at both locations. They do a really good job training all the employees. I have employees that know 90% of the dogs' names that come into the store. They might not know all the owners' names, but most of those dogs are recognized, or our staff know them by their first name.
Yeah.
They
well,
attach
that
phone
is
numbers with pets'
Yeah.
names,
Yeah, yeah.
and again,
Yeah.
that's again bending over backwards for amazing customer service.
See me at the store, they know me for a rock star that I had to pull off the table like there. You couldn't do that for me, pal? Yeah, I had to stick my arm in the shot.
Stuck your arm in there.
Yeah, if you did that for me, I would have said, that's a good boy, and given you a treat, but maybe later. And let's move over to the Timmins Humane Society. So I would say most of Timmins is familiar when you say the Timmins Humane Society.
I hope so.
Celebrating is 30 years
30
coming
years
up.
this year. Yep.
It's quite the
Big
accomplishment.
milestone. Yeah, for sure.
We've definitely come a long way. I mean, obviously, I haven't been there since the start, but we have people who have, and we just, especially lately, we've just had so much support from the community, and things are growing, and things are always, changing and getting better, and we just hope to be here for 30 more or more, longer.
You have to be when you work with the Humane Society. And we asked Jessica about her love for animals, so I grew into it. If you work in the Humane Society, you have a deep passion.
Yes.
Compassion and care and empathy and sympathy, because you see all types of great success stories, and there's sometimes where it's heartstring pulling.
Yep, absolutely. I always tell people, if I grew up with dogs, I grew up with cats, I grew up with all those things, and had you told me 20 years ago that I'd be doing this job, I would have probably laughed. Sure, I loved animals, but it's not until you're in this place and in this world that you fully understand what goes on. And the way we look at it is that even in the sad cases, at least someone is there caring, at least somebody is there to help, and that's what we're there to do. Whatever we can to help an animal is what we do for it.
Yeah, you folks do beautiful work. I don't know where we would be without pets.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If we humans could love as pets love, us humans,
If we-
the world would be
yeah.
a different place.
If we
a
could
better
love
place.
each other as unconditionally as animals love us, then the world would be an amazing place.
Anytime, you might notice I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Anytime the Bills get eliminated from the playoffs, which is every year, my dog comforts me. No one
See,
else in my
there
house
is-
wants to
the-
hear
nobody
about
will understand.
crying over
Ranger
sports.
understands.
Nobody
my dog.
understands
Ranger
that loss
understands.
like a dog does.
Right?
Yeah.
He's helped
He
me
can
through.
feel your pain, and I truly believe pets
Oh,
can
absolutely.
feel
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and read
We don't-
what are, if you've had a bad day at the office.
Absolutely.
We don't
We don't give
dogs
enough
come in
credit
there.
sometimes. I remember I just did a post the other day on my own dog where I said, he'll never live long enough for me to thank him enough and thank him properly for everything he's done. And they don't even know that. They don't even know what they're giving you. They're just going about their day and, looking for the treats and looking for the snuggles, and
Yeah.
they don't even realize the impact they're having on our lives. So pretty special little beings.
Yes, they are.
So you have a lot of, great partnerships in the community, but the one with Pet Value, when did this start? Was this earlier on? Is this something new? Do we know?
It's
Probably
been going on
before
a
we
long,
even
yeah,
bought the
before
store.
they even had the store.
Okay.
For the previous owners, they've always been very supportive. We've always had these amazing adoption events and fundraisers with them. I think it's fair to say that it's grown exponentially since Jess and Chris came on board. I can't say enough about you guys. The support has been anything we need, they're there. Anything that the animals need, they're there. So we couldn't be more grateful and more appreciative of everything that Pet Value does for us.
So when Jessica and Pet Value, get together and say, "Hey, we're having a big barbecue," hands down, you're.
Oh, yeah, we are up
You're
for
right
it.
there saying we're
Absolutely.
taking part. You say Lobo has never missed one of these barbecues.
No, not in his short little life, and he's
Yeah.
I'm sure he's really excited to be here.
Lobo's
I
having
swear.
a good snooze
Yeah.
here.
And he's a
Nice
frequent visitor at Pet Value too. And like I said, we walk in there and it's Lobo, and everybody comes
People
and
know
says
him.
hi. And
Yeah,
even
that's
though,
it,
like I
Lo-
said, he doesn't really appreciate it, they all come and give him treats and say hi. And so he loves it there. Hey?
So this tune now, Kinsman, you can get into your
We can get into the meat and potatoes.
Because it is a big event.
Yes,
on
it is. A
Saturday,
big
yeah.
barbecue from 11 to 2 at Pet Value, Hollinger Court, 100 Waterloo Road in the Hollinger Court, Timmins, tied in with the Timmins Humane Society. So, Jessica, tell us what's going to happen at this barbecue and a pet wash. Tell us about the pet washing station and, how to get a pet involved with the washing.
So to get your pet involved, you have to call the store to book an appointment ahead of time. It's the staff are going to wash your dog for you. So we call it like we wash your dirty dog. So we have appointments booked between 10 to 2, I believe. And we'll wash the dog, dry them, and then put a nice little bandana on it. And then it's $15 for the dog wash. And then if they want nail trims, it's $10. All of it goes towards the Humane Society. We're gonna have airbrush tattoos from 11 to 1 for the kids or for the adults that are kids at heart. We're actually gonna have a silent auction table this year, which is brand new. Usually last year we tried doing a yard sale. We had quite a few people in the community that brought items for us to have a yard sale with. But this year we actually went around and talked to local businesses. We handed out sponsor letters. We've had amazing feedback from the community. So we've had so many items and services donated and products donated that we're gonna do a silent auction. We're gonna have Z-Bart donated 2 $600 gift cards. Little Bit Western donated a mini egg with all the accessories is valued at $1,500. Spoiled Rotten, Tuffalenos donated gift baskets. There's tons and tons of community help that we've had, just to make our event amazing. So we're looking forward to it. My daughter's gonna have a little lemonade sale with her friend Kaden. They wanted to find ways to raise money for the shelter as well. So they asked if they can have a little table selling lemonade. So I said, why not? It's going to go with our barbecue. And
why not?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Teach
again,
them
it all
some
goes to
entrepreneur.
the main cause,
Exactly.
which is helping out animals finding their forever homes.
That's right. Mhm.
And
That's right.
the money goes back to the Humane Society to help out the services that you need, Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're a nonprofit. We're completely, all the care that goes into the animals at the shelter is done through donations. So events like this are huge. And last year's event was amazing. Brought in a ton of money to help us help animals. So we're really looking forward to this. And it's really going to help us what we're doing with our mission going forward.
Yeah, because there's so many things in terms of cost. Obviously, there's the stuff we would expect. It's keeping the lights on and your rent, lease, mortgage, whatever it may be, paying staff. But then animal care. If anyone's had an animal that's gotten
pricey.
sick,
Yeah.
there's a big cost.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll get animals that need that extra loving care from the vet. And there is a price tag for care, and you want to make sure the animals have the best chance possible.
We're very lucky. We have a volunteer vet who comes in and provides us with a lot of help. We absolutely couldn't do it without Dr. Carla Massioli. So we have that, but I mean, there's still the cost of everything, right? She volunteers her time, but everything still costs. Food, special food, medicated, litter, medication, anything you could think of. Like I said, anybody who's had a pet knows what it's like if one of them gets hurt or sick. We times that by 40, some days, right now, and so yeah, this is an incredible boost for what we do.
Yeah, super awesome. So we can get out there on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
And have some fun. And even if you don't have a pet, come on out and support and have some fun.
Have some fun and drop off maybe a donation. I'm assuming there's going to be a donation jar for those who want to, drop off a donation.
Yeah, if you've been to the store at all in the month of June, it's Paw Month, so we ask at the cash, do you want to donate to the Humane Society? And then if the customer says yes, you buy a paw, and then you write your dog's name or your name on it, and Hollinger Court is just covered with them. Even the Timmins Square location's got quite a bit of them as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We'll go buy some paws.
Yeah.
That's right. What I think we should do you want to take a quick break?
Sure.
I want to come back, chat a little bit more. We got a prize to draw, but just before we do, I have a video with some of the pets that are up for adoption at the Humane Society, and I want to come back and talk about that.
Absolutely.
Talk about these pets and find them forever homes.
All right, are you ready to see it?
Let's go.
You're my favorite. You're my favorite. I can't help that I love you the most. It's just the way that it goes. You're my favorite. You're my favorite. Like black tea that's in need of honey,
sometimes I've got to. I'm lucky to have been around some folks I think are cool. But of all these lovely options, I have to choose from. When I think what makes me happiest, there's only one. You're my favorite.
All right, we will be right back after this. Let's take a quick pause and dive into the commercial break. And again, those loving pets, again, all up for adoption at Timmins Humane Society.
Absolutely. So many.
Check out the all-new Honda Transalp today at Mikey's. It'll take you off the beaten path this summer. Go browse the showroom today, 1301 Airport Road. And the first week of summer camp is June 29th at Camp Bickle. Still time to register online, campbickle.ca. And a big thank you to Mr. Brown's woodworking class and students at Timmins High and Vocational for building our brand new studio wall inside Timmins Square. For residential design, commercial design, biophilic design, feng shui consultations, color consultations, and more, you need to call Mindful Living Interiors, 705-951-0908, or check them out online, mindfullivinginteriors.com. If it's a birthday, wedding, graduation, any corporate event, make it shine with the Pop-Up Balloon Shop. Call Ashley Richards today, 705-288-3253, or email them popupballoonshop1@gmail.com. And for quality, comfortable furniture, you need to shop Boreal Home and Decor. Crafted with care and built to last. Go see their showroom today, 374 Algonquin Boulevard East. Pet Valu's Summer BBQ Party is this Saturday from 11 to 2. Stop by Pet Valu Hollinger Court with all the proceeds to the Timmins Humane Society. Need something painted but you don't have time? Then call Timmins Student Works Painting today. They cover interior and exterior painting. Call for your free quote, 705-363-0800. And 115 Bannerman Avenue is now reduced in price with Albert Seal and Katrina McInnes at Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Albert and Katrina today, 705-465-3493 or 705-465-3491. And get your tickets now for the Porcus Stampede and Rodeo, the weekend of August 23rd and 24th in Porcus Junction. Online, porcusag.ca. Pick up rough dog toys today from Spoiled Rotten. Indestructible guaranteed. Pick up yours today, 407 Wilson Avenue. And spend $30 before tax and you'll get a free slice of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory from Burrito Guys and Yogenfruz. The deal's on this week inside the Porcupine Mall. For that do-it-yourself job, you need to start shopping Timmins Home Improvement Center, located at 89 Wilson Avenue. Thinking of buying or selling? Get the care and guidance you deserve with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Call Jessica now, 705-360-7000. What's Quilts for Survivors? The creators of comfort and healing through the making and giving of quilts. Check out Quilts for Survivors online now, quiltsforsurvivors.ca. And for gluten-free foods, homemade fast food, and bakery, you need to try the Flourless Fox Take-Home. Located 89 Cedar Street South in Timmins, Timmins' only fully gluten-free restaurant. Book your end-of-school party now with Don Marcoux at the Mini Putt and Batting Cages. Call the Book Your Fund, 705-264-7888. And are your summer teeth ready, or is something missing? Say hello to a confident smile today at Hollinger Dental, 100 Waterloo Road in the Hollinger Court, Timmins, 705-267-1020. Dare Timmins invites you to play mini golf this Sunday, 1 to 4 at the Mini Putt and Batting Cages. The first 100 kids will play for free. For printing, promotional items, design, and more, you need to call Pat and Nancy Delisle today at 3D Forge Works and Typo Press Printers, 705-267-6238. And order your grad baskets this week at Sweet Freeze Timmins, located 175 3rd Avenue, or order yours online, sweetfreeze.com. For the best burger and fry platter in the north, you need to try Matagami River Fries, Inc., located in the Mountjoy Pavilion, 705-269-FOOD. And All Baked Fried Chicken have added this to the menu. It's the Chicken Mandy. Place your order this week, $9.99 Riverside Drive, with 25 cents going right back to the Timmins Food Bank. Play ball all summer with the Timmins Little League Baseball. Follow all the action at TimminsLittleLeague.ca. And if you can grow it, then Canadian Tire Timmins Garden Center will have it for you. Check out the largest garden selection in the north at the Canadian Tire Garden Center. Try the new boozy milkshakes this week at Sparks Pizza. Strawberry shortcake, mudslide, pina colada, and more. Located 206 3rd Avenue, or order yours online, sparkspizza.ca. And add some fun to your next event with Cloutier Face Painting. Email them today, cloutierfacepainting@gmail.com. And for sled wraps, vehicle wraps, MX wraps, local decals, and more, you need to call 13 Designs. In fact, email Sean or John at 13designs.ca. Want to play at the Northern Roots stage for Rock on the River this summer? Well, you've got your chance. TFEC is looking for bands and solo artists now. Visit TimminsFestivals.com. Buying a new Timmins Hyundai just got easier by clicking and buying at TimminsHyundai.ca. You can also browse their lot in person, 800 Riverside Drive. Celebrating 90 years this city, it's the Schumacher Lions Club. They've been giving back to this community since 1935. Buy now, pay later at J&R Custom Cabinets. Design, build, enjoy. Drop by their beautifully decorated showroom, 1150 Riverside Drive. Best insurance of the North is PAIB Insurance, Inc. They have your back and will help secure the coverage you need. 705-360-5300. For the best prices and mega deals, they're waiting for you at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Stop by today, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Follow Mel and Mel with the We Count Talk Show. Email the ladies for inquiries on their upcoming episodes at info@theconnectors.ca. And book a family deal this week at Midtown Bowl, $59.99 per hour or $84.99 for 1.5 hours. 705-267-3500. And Lucian Transportation are hiring in Timmins and Cochrane. Sign up now, $2,000 sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. Call today, 705-360-4090. No job big or small for DAP Cleaning Solutions. They do it all, including dump runs. Call Andrew N for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And the Absolutely Everything Car Wash is on sale for $10 at Esso on the Run. Stop by and pick up yours today, 562 Algonquin Boulevard. The offer is on till July 15th. And check out the Materialists and Final Destination Bloodlines this week at Imagine Cinemas. For tickets and showtimes, ImagineCinemas.com. And stop into Timmins Square this week and sign your little one up for the Kids Club. And you'll pick up free Kids Club cards so your little ones can pick up kids' deals at participating stores. Jackpot days are every day at Jackpot Time Timmins. Your chance to pick up double-line prizes every single session. And follow the Downtown Timmins BIA for all the details on the upcoming Urban Park Markets in July at downtowntimmins.com. And enroll now for fall with Northern College. More than 75 programs to choose from online at northerncollege.ca. And the best glass and mirror shop of the North is Canada Glass. Call today, 705-264-9441. Helping clients with malpractice and personal injury law here in the North? That's Gerona's Borden Kelly Lawyers. Stop in and see them today, 16 Cedar Street South in your downtown. Move your packages fast every time with Timmins Courier Service. Locally owned and operated with Robert Champagne for over 45 years. 705-266-4285. And register your child for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Online, ncdsb.on.ca. It's still time to put a team in today for the United Way's Big Red Poll, June 26th. United We Poll, Together We Rise. Online, uwcneo.com. And June is National Indigenous History Month with the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming. To all the care providers keeping culture alive in their communities. And the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, Darren DeBano, has a few open spots this week for a summer detail. Go to the best place to get a detail in the North, located 1300 Riverside Drive. Call to book your appointment, 705-268-4855.
All right, there we go. Did you see all those beautiful animals up for
Yes,
adoption?
they are up for adoption.
gotta
And
get one,
again,
Kinsman, yeah.
if you want to get in touch with Chelsea Romaine, again, Timmins Humane Society, or come by to the barbecue at Pet Valu, 11 to 2 on Saturday, and you can chat with Chelsea and Lobo in person. Like Lobo's still having a
He
series
might be
here.
a little more lively on Saturday,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Might be.
Lobos.
So tell us like a little bit about if someone's interested in adopting an animal. What is the process?
So our process has changed over the years, especially since COVID. Things kind of changed when everything shut down, and then when we reopened, we realized that things were working a little bit that way. So our process now is that you have to fill out an application and get it approved first.
Okay.
There's no more of the days where you could just come in and look at animals. You got to get the application filled. The great thing is that once that application is approved, it is good for 6 months, and for any animal in the shelter, pretty much. So the process is get that application in, get it approved, then we schedule in for a meet and greet, and then you're welcome to meet the animals. If it's cats, you go into the rooms and you kind of hang out with them, see which one jives with you the best. Usually with dogs, there's a specific dog that people want, or one or two that people want to see. We'll do that. We'll introduce them to your dog. We'll make sure everything's a good fit, and then they'll get to go home. And they stay. We keep them on a foster to adopt program to make sure they're all spayed and neutered and up to date on vaccines, and everything is healthy and happy. And there you go.
You listen to Bob Barker from The Price is Right.
That's right.
Yes,
Make
spay
sure you
neuter
get
is
your
still
pets
very important.
spayed or neutered.
Well, it's good. It's good you have a vetting process for
Yes.
the animals, because it's like a lot of people say their pets are like their children, which I agree with. Pets are better behaved.
Yeah.
And with a guy with a whole bunch of kids, trust me. But it's a big decision. Should never be a snap decision.
No.
And that's why you say, don't buy a bunny around Easter, and puppies around Christmas as a
Yeah.
gift might not necessarily be the best decision, because it could be an impulse, right?
Yes, and we always try to make sure that every member of the family is on board. Yes, I get that a puppy at Christmas is absolutely an amazing gift, and I will take one every year if I could. But they are for life, and we need to make sure that they're going into the right place with the right people, and that they'll be there for the remainder of their time.
It's not just like a seasonal gift
Yeah.
and say,
Yeah.
okay, now Christmas is done. Not sure we should have went through
Or
this, and that's
even-
why you've got that application
Yeah,
process.
and when kids we see a lot of our adoptions go up in the summer. Kids are off from school, everybody's having fun, going camping and whatnot. Kids go back to school, they're no longer helping take care of the animal, that kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
important to me. That's why everybody's got to be on board, right? It's not one person's job to take care of a pet. They're family members, so everybody should be involved.
Yeah, it's a big undertaking.
It is.
We always brag about the mums on the show, right? Like the super mums and everything that they do. But I want to give one shout out to the dads now, Kinsman, because I find, in my experience, the mums often lead the charge for the animals, but the dads get most connected, especially with dogs.
Yeah,
It's like, I don't know, like maybe I'm just relating it to my home, but I hear a lot of my friends say the same thing. I didn't want to get the animal first, and now
then-
there's no way, like that's
You're
my
getting
baby.
rid of the pet.
and
No,
it's
it's a forever
definitely-
life.
I remember I was at an event not a couple weeks back, and it was, my husband won't let me get another dog. My husband won't let me get another dog, and then, and then you see those people come in, and they've got their husband in tow, and they're getting a dog. So again, I think those people, I'm convinced that those husbands have always kind of been, game for it. They're just kind of playing that role
Just
for a
needed
minute.
to push
They
over the
just
fence
need
a
it,
little
they
bit.
just
Needed
need that
that nudge.
gentle little nudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a question from Jason Dennis from the NOE.
Okay, what's he saying?
Would the girls be opposed to a friendly hedgehog and fox potential visit? I think
On Saturday.
I think this is Sonic. He's
Sonic
referring to.
We would
is
not be
asking.
against any
Yeah.
type of visit.
Now, have you seen
they come by?
Have you seen what this Sonic gets up to though? He's been in our office multiple times. He
Yeah.
makes a mess, sits in front of you at the theater, but he loves pets.
You can go bug the kids at the lemonade.
All right. So that's your answer there, Jason Dennis.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't
He's
it be
got
awesome?
strong
It
ties
would be
to both.
awesome. We
Yeah.
would love that.
Do we have Lobo's approval?
Yeah.
Lobo
think so.
is in La La Land right now.
Everyone wishes
Lobo's
they're
had a
Lobo
long
right
day.
now,
He
right?
worked all day. He's
Yeah,
had
it would
a,
be
it's
buddy.
late.
Yeah.
He's
He's
like, I'm
ready
done being the Timmins
Yeah.
Humane Society mascot for the day.
Yeah. So that would be Penny saying pets love so unconditionally, and it is true. It is a
Absolutely.
beautiful thing.
It is.
I think you both have chosen the right career path.
It's a great
I'd
one,
like to
for
think
sure.
so.
Yeah.
doing wondrous things in this community. Lobo, I'm going to say, gives it a 2 paws up.
2 paws up.
Do we say 4 paws with Lobo? He's giving 2 paws right now.
Let's say Lobo
but anyhow,
right
Lobo is going to be a big fan of this barbecue.
Yep.
On Saturday, again, 11 to 2. So come on by, and, you just need to stop on by. Pets or no pets, just come and have some fun. Pet Value Hollinger Court, 100 Waterloo Road in the Hollinger Court, Timmins is where you need to be.
So was there anything else either you both of you wanted to mention that we haven't gotten to yet?
Do you want to talk about Odin?
Oh, yes, I do want to talk about Odin, because at the end of the adoption video, which we played just for the sponsor break, there's someone that needs our help, right?
Well, he's a very special boy. And I've never, actually I can't say never. There was a long time ago where we've gotten this kind of response. And we haven't quite needed it like we did this time since then. But back in it was early spring, end of summer, Odin came to us after being struck by a vehicle, a hit and run, if you would. And he came to us with injuries that were catastrophic. His eye had to be removed. He had a dislocated jaw. He had severe trauma. But for whatever reason, he grabbed onto us, and we couldn't let him go. We couldn't. And so I remember calling the vet and saying, "Can I put a plea out for this cat?" And she said, "Go for it." And within an hour, we raised $5,000 for this cat.
Oh, wow.
It was a response I've never seen before. The next day, I was driving down to Ottawa with this cat to see a specialist. He spent 2 months there, had both eyes removed, jaw was fixed, multiple fractures to his head, his face. They were shocked that he had even lived, and he was the happiest the whole time. He was the happiest, awesome cat I've ever met. So no regret at all and whatsoever in making that decision. And as the community was amazing. The support we raised $14,000 for that cat. In the end, his care cost $21,000. So, and Odin is now, he is safe, he is happy, he's in his loving forever home. He is doing great. He's got a bunch of dog and cat brothers and sisters, and he's doing wonderfully. We've kept his information up there because this is a struggle that happens often. That we need the money to fix an animal that is beyond our capability, that we have to go to specialists, that we have to go to certain specialty veterinarians. We had started something called Tuco's Trust last year as an emergency fund for animals in this, so that we don't have to do these pleas when they come into us requiring this kind of care. And Odin became the face of it along with Tuco. To continue to encourage people to donate towards our emergency fund, so that if these animals do come into our care this injured, we can immediately start saving their lives. That there's no wait, that there's no timeline, anything like that. We can just get to it and start saving their lives. So
incredible story.
Yeah,
It is an incredible story.
Yeah.
I started calling everybody Odin's Army, because they came out and they asked for updates, and it was incredible what this cat did and how he brought everybody together and how he got a community to just rally behind him.
And it's amazing Odin doing well in his forever home now.
Yes, he is. He's doing absolutely
There
wonderful.
is a lot of people who have commented that they've been following Odin's story.
Yeah, the recovery
And
process.
if you want to get updated on Odin or how you can help out or check out some of the awesome pets up for adoption, you're very active on your Facebook page.
We try. We try to be as active. It's a busy place and it's a busy time, so we try to be as active as we can in posting the animals who are up for adoption. Any special cases, we have another one coming up soon that I'll be sharing with people shortly. So yeah, we're trying to get the word out there as much as possible, because that's how we continue to do what we do.
We're going to have a small part in that, because we've booked so every month, Kinsman.
Yeah.
Do you know this exciting
I
news?
know this exciting
I was
news.
trying to keep it close to my heart.
I was
'cause I'm
keeping
excited.
it under wrap. You know who told me? Lobo.
Lobo. I knew that
Big
Lobo.
mouth.
Spilling the beans.
I knew that Lobo loved you more than me.
Yeah,
there,
well,
Kinsman.
Lobo took a treat from
Okay,
my
Lobo can do whatever Lobo wants. But every month, we're going to be visiting the Humane Society.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
Our date for June is next Tuesday, and we're going to go in and showcase some of the pets that are up for adoption with a Facebook Live video.
It's going to be awesome.
And we're probably want to come home with a whole bunch of them. We better be careful.
Yeah,
because
we
we're gonna fall in
better
love.
be careful.
Yeah,
if you're especially if you run into a bunny.
Well, I was going to save that question for the end. I promised.
Yeah, you did.
I was
you
gonna ask,
promised you were going to chat about that.
So, thank you both for that partnership. It does mean a lot to
Well,
us.
Yes, it does.
And
We
that
appreciate
starts
you both.
next Tuesday.
Yep, next
Excited
Tuesday.
to have you guys.
Yeah.
Raising the roof at the Timmins Humane Society.
Raising the roof. Well,
it couldn't be happier.
Are you going to do this now,
We're,
Kinsman?
we're raising the rough.
You rebounded, pal. That one's pretty good.
There we go.
That was
Pause up,
that says
Lobo.
Klomp's joke on the whiteboard.
Oh, it does not.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
I do have another question. So, I got myself into a bit of a doo-doo here. So, out at camp, we camp, and there's bunnies running around all the time. So, I made a joke to my kids, my younger kids. They're 1 and 2, and the 2-year-old pretty much runs the house. I said, if you can catch a bunny, we can keep it as a joke, right? I know we're not going to catch a wild bunny. We're not going to keep a wild bunny.
Never say never.
It was a joke because we drive around in the golf cart and we're looking for the bunnies. It's just it's a game we play. Then Dad can go back to the campground and have a Caesar. But now they want a bunny. So a bunny as a pet.
Sure.
And you're both very fantastic animal enthusiasts and lovers. Is a good decision to make?
I think a bunny's a great pet.
Yeah.
I have a bunny at home.
I think
Yeah.
people underestimate how amazing pets they can be. They're very much like cats in a way, and you can train them to do amazing things. And I think if you're willing to, just like any other pet, put in the time and make that commitment to its entirety of its life, then it's a great pet.
You were worried I was grabbing one out of the wild.
I was
You
worried
didn't know
that
where I was going with this
I
one, eh?
thought, oh gosh,
Okay,
they're
just
going to catch one.
Here's
They're gonna
the
one.
catch.
Bring it on now,
We caught one at
No.
camp.
Yeah,
No,
It's
I
sitting
was
in a
waiting.
cage
I
right
would go
now.
see the professionals, Kinsman. Get them out of the back of my car, eh? We're not going to be. No, of course.
Yeah, it's like those Simpson episodes with Moe's Tavern. Get rid of that whale.
Yeah, but I already got, they want to name the bunny. Hey, you're going to fall off your seat. Never heard these names before. Thumper, Poppy,
Wow.
Peter. There's got to be another bunny name beside those 3.
My bunny's name is Bugs.
Oh,
Bugs?
Mine,
See,
mine
Bugs
was
is
Bunny.
good.
Bunny.
I had
Yeah,
one
I
when
like
I was
Bugs.
a kid. We had one. It was just called Andre the Giant.
Oh, see, now we're thinking, yeah.
because he was a big old boy.
Yeah,
Or
Andre
Jack
the
Rabbit.
Giant.
He was like a big, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a
I forget what
customer
they're
that has
called.
a big white fluffy bunny she brings around with her everywhere. His name is Yeti.
Yeti?
Yeah.
See,
They
that
have cool
I
names.
like
There's
that.
cool names for
Yeah.
bunnies out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our last ones were like Zach and Zeke, I think.
There are people that they're commenting. Penny says I once had an adorable bunny, and he was awesome. So,
See? Trust
and
me.
Amberlyn
Bunnies
says
can make good pets.
Amberlyn says
Absolutely.
mine is house trained
Yep.
and litter trained.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I said. They're very cat.
Amber, do you do training? But it's just so. Anyways, I opened up my mouth again.
So it looks like you're going to get
let
a bunny.
We'll let you know when we have
out
our
of
next one.
after this conversation.
Yeah.
Bunny shopping.
I was
clock's going.
hoping you were both going to say, you work so hard, maybe, think about a bunny later.
No, get a bunny.
But again, they are personal. You said you can train them just like a cat.
Absolutely.
I
They're
do
probably
believe one of our
more trainable than a
watchers,
cat, right?
loyal watcher of the show, Robin Allen, they're bunny owners.
Yes, they are. They've
And again,
adopted-
you see them walking
adopted
around.
from us,
The bunnies are sitting in your lap just as Lobo's doing.
Yep.
I'm going to fall
Very,
in
very
love with the
sociable
bunny.
pets.
I'm going to fall in
Yeah.
love with the bunny, Kinsman.
Yep.
This is the problem.
Yep.
Guess
That's
it's
the point.
guess it's a
That's
good
the whole
problem.
point.
Good
whole
problem
point.
to
It's
have.
going to
Yes,
it's going
it
to
is a
find
good
its forever
problem.
home in Klomp's household.
Yeah. Okay. Call him Stu. No, wait a second. I don't like that. I'm not calling him Stu.
No.
No, this bunny's a pet
That one's
only.
frowned upon. I'll take bugs over that one.
That one's frowned upon. Okay. Was there anything else? Did
No,
we
I
miss
guess we
anything?
just hope to see everybody out there on Saturday.
Yeah.
This is
Our goal's $10,000.
10,000.
one of our biggest events of the year.
Let's
So
I'm going to
do
say
it.
you hit it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
Rain or
you
shine.
passed 10,000
I'm gonna say it
on
too.
Saturday.
rain or shine.
Yeah,
we'll
rain
be
or
there.
shine.
And again, if it does rain, other
We'll
tents
have
going to be
some
set up
tents,
out front.
absolutely,
So
yeah.
don't let the weather stop you. Lobo's inviting you.
Yep.
This is Lobo's big day on Saturday. And Lobo's inviting all the other pet owners and pet families. And again, pets encouraged to come by and, say hi. And you still have limited spots, Jessica, for the wash stations, and they get in touch with you?
Yeah, call the store, 264-4027.
Okay.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so Jessica's donated
Pool.
an amazing prize tonight.
A dog pool.
Yeah.
And a canine.
pool.
It's a
vest.
It's a pet vest and
Yeah.
a pet pool. So this is something to cool your pets. This is one cool prize from Pet Value.
That's right.
And again, some
is.
lucky watcher is going to win this right now with the Wheel of
Okay,
Winning.
so Kinsman, you're going to hang in there.
I'm gonna hang
You're
in.
going to do the Wheel of Winning, then I'm
The
going to close
Wheel
it out.
of Winning.
Are you
Yes,
ready?
With the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll free 1-844-360-5300.
All right, so here is the Wheel of Winning. Jessica, Chelsea, someone's going to be winning this amazing prize pack, including Lobo. Lobo's excited for this, giving it a 2 paws up. All right, Klomp, let's spin that wheel. And the winner will pick up a dog pool and a cooling jacket for
Cooling
canines?
vest,
A cooling vest. Linda Studer Hartlib
Congratulations.
is our grand prize winner. And how do they get in touch? Are they coming into Pet Valley to pick up this prize,
in the
Jessica?
Hollinger court, they can call ahead if they want, or we'll just have it
right.
put aside. Depending on the dog size, they'll have to pick a
Well, that's
cooling
it.
vest. Yeah.
Different
Yeah.
different sizes. Now the pool is
There's a
one pool
small or
fits
large,
all.
small or large.
Okay.
Pool, so yeah.
So there you go. Linda, congratulations. We're going to get in touch with you. And again, get in touch with Jessica over at the Hollinger Court, Pet Value, 100 Hollinger Waterloo Road in the Hollinger Court.
That's right.
In Timmins. And again, that's the home of the big barbecue this Saturday, 11 to 2. Pet Value, come for the big day, the barbecue and the pet wash. And it's all going to Chelsea Romaine and the Timmins Humane Society again. Let's do fist pumps around, everybody. There we
Right
go.
on.
Cheers. And
on,
Lobo, we're gonna
hold on.
Lobo's
There
giving
we
a
go.
high paw.
Yeah, there we
and we'll
go.
see you down there Saturday, 11 to 2. Pet Value, we're trying to hit $10,000. I say we do it. We'll see you down there.
Top down, eastbound on the interstate. Hit waves, sun gaze, find that inner space. Plant my feet up in the sand, do a figure eight. Be great, get paid, fillet up on the dinner plate. Try to stay present while I plot some bigger things. Shifting how I perceive what being a winner means. I mean, I guess I'm doing pretty good considering all the crazy I've been through. Figured I'd be withering. Weather never better, even with the stormy days. Cause how we gon' see light without the dark and boring phase? Hibernate a little, then I set the sun ablaze. Seeing new reflections within that summer haze. Getting hype up off the chase, well, I don't know how to act though. Discovering what's more important than my cash flow. Still looking for abundance, that's a fact though. Right now, all I wanna do is relax though. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Inner diamonds keep me shining with that clear sight. Transformation, no exhausting, I can feel the light. Hit a flight to Panama this weekend, yeah, I might. Tried on every mask, but not a single one fit right. To my sanity, I'm trying to keep the grip tight. Almost lost it, but ain't giving up on this fight. Rolling Zola when these bros trying to stay the night. I'm like, nah, and they get all salty like, oh, alright. Present for the insight, and I don't wanna rush. Find a balance between real love and living lush. With anyone in my circle, compassion is a must. Too many lack discernment, can't determine what's what. There's only one who brings me back to earth with his touch. Life is a gift, so we need to treat it as such. Stop with all the complaining, it's time to quit the fuss. Onward and above, on the up and up and up. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride.